Okay, guys, welcome to Dave's LFC Chats. And I have a very special guest with me tonight to talk about the starting 11 for the huge game at Molineux. Wolves against Liverpool, less than an hour's time. I have Zane Talks Sports with me. Zane, first time on the show. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's always great having different opinions, collabs. I think that's the way forward in this YouTube game.
Indeed.
You have to collab, you know. And I'm quite loud, so I have to collab all the time, or else I'll just talk to myself.
That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll keep an eye on the comments as well. Hopefully a few people come in, but I've just got the starting 11 there, and as a lot of people predicted, a lot of people, I'm sure yourself, that it's the same starting 11 as in the Leipzig midweek game last week. And why would you change? Why would you change a winning team? Why would you do it? I'll give you my epic starting 11, by the way. I like giving them names. So in goal, we have Alisson in Wonderland, the back four of Trent, Phillips, Kabak playing at the back again. I want a big game from those two with Robbo, the Scottish king. Then in the middle, the fabulous Fabinho. I can't wait to see him again in midfield. The king of Brazil, the Fabinho. Genie out of bottle. Genie's there. Probably captain again tonight with Thiago playing a more forward role. That's the dream. And three amigos up front. Less Bobby no look. Bobby's not even on the bench. He's not even on the bench. So we have Mane in the mirror. Make that change. Then we got Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. And Jota has gotta the lotta. Hopefully score tonight against Wolves, his old team. So are you happy with the starting lineup, Zane?
Yes, I'm delighted. I'm happy that that Fabinho is in midfield again, that nothing was changed. I think we were lacking a bit of consistency. So having the same team, I think for ages now, 2 games in a row, it's amazing.
Yeah. What the fulcrum of the team tonight have to have a good game. Now, Wolves won't be an easy game. They're going through a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde season, similar to us. They win one game, they lose another game. You know, they're a bit all over the shop. They miss Jimenez up front, of course. It's a big loss. And we took Jota from them last year. So that's another loss. So I think it'll be a tight enough game. I predicted 2-0 yesterday on the show I did. I'm going to stick with 2-0. Jota to get score against his old team, and Mo Salah to get his customary goal. He likes a goal against Wolves. So what's your prediction on the game? What do you think? What way do you think it'll go?
I was thinking 3-1 because I think we will concede. Unfortunately, that's what I think. But yeah, I'm going with 3-1. A lot of depends if who's gonna score first. If we're gonna score first, I think we're gonna get a couple of goals and just control the game. At least that's what I hope for.
Yeah, to be honest, score lines are a bit stupid in a way. All who really cares we win the bloody game. We just want 3 points. I don't care who scores. How the performance is, once you get the 3 points, as I always say, points mean prizes, and you have to get the points. Okay, the performance comes second, a clean sheet and all this for, you know, Alisson loves clean sheets. He's like a 5-star hotel, loves clean sheets. And then you've got like the defense, Phillips and Kabak. If we can keep those 2 boys fit for the rest of the season. So no injuries tonight. That's another bonus, Brucey bonus. So no injuries. If we can keep those boys fit, I think we'll have a chance. And plus, we don't play for another 2 weeks. We don't play the weekend. We've a huge rest.
We can go for it.
We can go for it tonight, baby. So the thing about it is, I'll just talk about the subs as well, because on the bench, we have Milner, Keita, might see Keita in the second half, possibly. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, might see him as well. Tsimikas, Williams and Nico Williams, the 2 Williams, Reece Williams and Nico Williams on the bench. So no Bobby. Bobby didn't even make the bench. So we shall see what happens. It's going to be an interesting game. They're dangerous. They're very dangerous going forward. They've Neves in midfield, Moutinho. They've young Neto up front. I like him. I'd love him at Liverpool, to be fair.
Yeah,
and
me too.
Adama Traore as well. I mean, it's not going to be an easy game. We've got to start fast. We got to start fast, Annie. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. And I know that Adama, he hasn't scored and hasn't hasn't had a pass this season, but things always happen against us. So we just have to be careful against that front 3. And I know that they will try to sit back and defend, and we're going to have the most of the ball. But they are very, very dangerous in counterattack. So we just have to be on it from the first minute.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We have to start games fast, like we did against Leipzig. Set the tempo. You
Exactly.
know, it sets the whole game. Like in anything in life, if you go in at the right attitude, you go in at the right tempo, and the performance will come. That's the basics, isn't it? You do the
Exactly.
basics right. Yeah, do the basics right. As I say, Phillips, who probably has been heading a lot of walls at Kirby in training grounds. I'm expecting a lot of bruises on his head now tonight. He was
Oh
wearing
yes,
he was wearing the bandana. Remember the black bandana he was
it's a
wearing?
Gucci one.
So I'm expecting him. If he has a good game, as I say, if the fulcrum,
Yeah,
him and Kabak, Allison and goal, you'd expect him to have one or two saves to make away at Wolves. The likes of Fabinho midfield and Jota against his old team, is, of course, would be huge if he got a goal. But I just want to win. I just want the 3
same.
points, no injuries, and then we
Yes.
can just have a rest and then bring the
Yeah.
performance into the Champions League, because we're in the quarterfinals and we have the draw on Friday to look forward to. A big
Exactly.
draw. So you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at some of the
Yeah.
comments here. There's Zane Karim is saying hi guys. Zane, you know Zane, do you? He's saying hi Zane,
Yeah.
so maybe he
Hi.
knows you.
Hi.
Yeah, nerd boy Kareem. Same team as last time, exactly. Eamon Kelly. I was expecting the same team, as I'm sure was Zane as well. Has Bob from 2082 spoiled the score yet? I used to do a time traveling show, but I'm in present day now. I'm not time traveling anymore. I've given up time traveling. It's too expensive on the Wi-Fi. Right, what else have we got here? Derek, my brother actually is in. Derek Trainer. Who else is in? Zane. I'm only getting used to these streams. They're brilliant where you can put up the comments and stuff.
I
Have you ever
know.
have you ever done them, or you've done them
No,
yourself?
no,
Oh, they're
I'm new to
brilliant.
all of this as well, so I get you.
No, it's brilliant. I'm only doing this about a week. Well, not this a week, but you know what I mean. This actual
Yeah.
StreamYard thing a week, and
Yep.
this green screen.
Amazing.
Zayn Kareem, passing needs to be quick today, and pressure needed when we lose the ball. Well, that's where Fabinho comes in the
Yep.
midfield. I mean that's his game, isn't it? Winning the
Yep.
ball back, giving it to the likes of Thiago to hit it forward to the 3 boys up front. That's the way. That's the way we win the bloody game.
Exactly. It was completely different game against Leipzig when he was in midfield. He was just so good. He was stopping all the attacks, getting all the ball back high. So it was amazing. So hopefully we can just have the same performance and he can make the same impact he did.
A nice positive scoreline from Eamon Kelly could be 2-2 today. That's not that positive, is it? But
No.
well, listen. I mean, everybody's saying Liverpool win easy just because of the Leipzig game, but we've been here before. I mean, we won West Ham, beat them 3-1 away. A good West Ham side. We beat Spurs away 3-1, and all of a sudden we thought we had turned the corner and everything was rosy in the garden, and we know it wasn't. But then again, Fabinho wasn't in midfield, and we hadn't got 2 centre halves playing, so
Exactly.
Jota wasn't there too. So maybe we have turned the corner, but I won't be able to tell you that until the final whistle tonight.
Yeah, actually, after a couple of games, because we won 2 in a row, and then things have turned around. So we just have to win 4 or 5, and then we can say, yeah, it's turned around.
But the problem for us is, as we know, we play tonight. Even if we win tonight, we're going to have another gap of, I think it's 11 or 12 days. I think it's the 5th of April or something. We don't play. Arsenal away, I think, is the next game. It's another tough one. Yeah. You'd like to keep continuity. You'd like to win another game this weekend, go again, but it's not going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. But Genie's got to pass the ball quicker today, because he's usually slow at doing it. We need him to be on full throttle. Genie has got to be drinking Red Bull, baby. That's what Genie's got to be doing. He's got to have energy. He's got to be 100% energy tonight. Absolutely. Tommy Walker, evening, Dave. Have to watch my language tonight, says Tommy, because there's a lady in the house. I'm sure you don't have to watch your language. But not at all. But hit the like, says Original Gunner. That is always good, isn't it? Hit the like. That's always a good. And check out Zane Talk Sports and give her a sub, because she has her own YouTube channel. That's another thing. I'll have her link down in the description. So check that YouTube channel out. That's the next important thing. We're getting a few people in now, so everybody's just seen the starting lineup, which I'll go over again. But as I say, the boys up front for Wolves, we got to be very careful of tonight. As Adama Traore, he doesn't score a lot of goals, but he always seems to play well against us, and that's the problem. You know, we're always linked with him. That's because he plays well against us, and
he's
nothing.
So fast.
He's like, and he's built like me. He's built like Schwarzenegger. He's like Schwarzenegger on steroids.
Puts things on his arm, so it's like
oil. Yeah. And who else have we got as well? Moutinho, Neves in the midfield, and as I say, that guy Neto. I can see him at Liverpool. To be honest, I know Wolves fans won't like it. They'll be howling tonight. The Wolves fans, I hope they're not howling at the end of the game, and we are smiling, because when I do a reaction video straight after the game, guys, probably around 10 o'clock. Hopefully I'm smiling. If Zane is there, hopefully she's smiling. Hopefully every Liverpool fan is smiling. But what else have we got here? Eamon Kelly. If we win tonight, we're 5 points behind Chelsea. Could be done. We're not out of it, but I think we need to win tonight. I think tonight's pivotal. What do you think, Zane?
Yeah, we have to win it. If we still want to talk about top 4, we have to win it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're running out of games. That's the problem. Plus, we've got the double whammy of, there's an outside chance of top 4. I still think it's going to be really hard for us to get top 4.
Yeah.
But the performances will give us something to bring into the Champions League as well. So that's what I'm looking at. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even going to put Johnny Gooches up there because he's a messer. Don't worry about him. He's an absolute messer. He is. Here we got Connor from the Cop Council. Evening boat. How are we? I did a video yesterday with Jack, Mac, Doug from the Dugout Football Channel, and Connor from the Cop Council. It was an absolute laugh. We started talking about our favorite chocolate, favorite movies, favorite music. Yeah, it wasn't even talking about football. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But I like checking out these comments. Here's one from Carl Erasure, who's in Germany, by the way. Hi to everybody. Don't change a winning team, but I don't like the long coat they wore after the game. What? Last week. Shanks would refuse that. I think we will win 3-1, but Craig Parson. What is he talking about? I thought you were going to... I don't know what you're talking about. What's the long coats? I know Klopp wears a long
Nike coats.
Yeah, down to their ankles, basically. I know. He's probably real old school. You know, he's the real old school type thing. He's the hard man, but he wear a little top in the middle of the winter. That's what he's talking about. But what else have we got here? Any news on who is going to end up leaving for international duty? I absolutely do not have any. I know Liverpool don't want to let any of their players go because of COVID as well. I mean, a lot of Brazilian internationals and Brazilian variants and stuff like that.
Yeah,
maybe wondering. No, I can't see them going. I just cannot see them going.
Yeah.
But we shall see who else is in here. I've seen somebody else in here. Who have we got? Cameron, good evening. Absolutely good. It'll be a better evening if we get 3 points in about 2 or 3 hours' time, won't it, Zane?
Absolutely.
So you're a Liverpool fan. How long are you a Liverpool fan? And you're from Latvia, by the way, if anyone doesn't know.
Yeah, not for long. I think it's been around 4 years.
Yeah.
But it's not like I only started because they're successful, because I'm still around and I'm still trying my best to be positive even in these times. So. And
what made you become a Liverpool fan? Do you watching Champions League final or something? What was it? Yeah, my partner is a Liverpool fan for years already, and actually I didn't like football before. But the first game I saw was the Champions League final, which we lost. And that's when I started to get interested and into it. And these past 2 years, it's been like my religion almost. Yeah. No, it is a religion. It's a family, actually. LFC family. Welcome to the Liverpool family. But that's what it is. I mean, it's, you see it on Twitter as well. You'd be on Twitter, all the same sort of faces and same, Twitter people do be there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is Bobby on the bench, Dave? He is absolutely not. I'm going to give you the starting 11 again. Maybe not as epic as the first time, but Allison in goal, Trent, Phillips, Kabak, and Robbo. That's the back 5. Then Fab, Gini, Thiago in the middle. Same team as Leipzig. Mane, Salah, and Jota. And then we have Adrian, Milner, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Simicas, Reece Williams, and Nico Williams. Bobby, no look anywhere because he's not there. Now, he won't be watching the game at the sideline, but he just wasn't able to make it. And they're giving him a nice rest now because, as I say, we're not playing for nearly 2 weeks. Yeah, he needed it. Whether he had an injury or not, I think he needed the rest anyways. Yeah. Carl Erasure, get his point about Craig Parson is the referee. I think he means Craig Pawson, does he?
Yeah,
Pawson?
awesome.
Pawson?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Parson, I think it's Pawson, but I know who
Okay.
he's talking about. Lost in translation there. Sorry, Carl. Favoured Wolves to beat Arsenal 2-1. Listen, I think you make your own luck. You can blame referees, you can blame VAR. If Liverpool play well enough and play their game today, we'll beat Wolves.
Exactly.
And we won't need excuses. You know what I mean? I don't like. I'm not mad about the referee made it unless it's a complete howler.
Yeah.
Or it's a referee, a VAR decision, which we've got a few this season. But I'm not crying about them really. You know, a lot of our performances, Zane, haven't been good enough.
Exactly. We can't blame referees, but for the way we've been performing. So we just have to do like we did earlier this season at Anfield. So, and it will be all good. I think we beat them 4-0. So we can do it.
Yeah. No, we hammered them actually. That was one of our best performances. That was actually one of our best performances, yeah. John Moore's in the house. Hope you went well, my friend. It's great just getting a few people in. The starting 11's in. As I say, I'll probably go live at about 10 o'clock, which is roughly 10 minutes after the game, probably, just to get a reaction, maybe 10, 15. Zane, you can pop in if you want, just to get a reaction, and hopefully we're smiling. And we've got the 3 points in the bag. That's the dream. That's the dream, isn't it, Zane?
It is the dream. Right now, it's the dream. It's always the dream, to be fair, but now it just feels even sweeter.
Yeah. Well, it is the dream to win. Every match, you play a match to win. You don't play matches to draw.
Exactly.
Certainly not to lose. But I just think it suits us tonight. I'm very confident about tonight, more than I have been in the last few weeks. Maybe it was the Leipzig result, and maybe it was the performance. I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying before, after the first Leipzig game, I wasn't that sure that we're going to keep going, because we just used their mistakes. Even though we played well, we just used 2 of their mistakes. We didn't create a lot. But this game, we created so much that I'm actually quite confident. But I don't want to be overconfident as well, because we know what can happen.
Being overconfident is sometimes a bad, you know what I mean? I mean, you'll have some Wolves fans looking at that going, look at them, and then we lose. And then all of a sudden, they're coming in at 10 o'clock to slag the living daylights out of us. You know what I mean? But that's football, and that's banter. That's okay. Once it doesn't get once it doesn't get nasty, it doesn't matter, does it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. What else have we got here? Did you say Jones was playing? No, I didn't. I just gave. Did you say Jones was playing? I already gave the starting lineup twice. The midfield is what have we got? Fabinho, Gini, and Thiago. It's the same starting 11 as we did against Leipzig. Jones is on the bench, but we'll probably see him because he's young. So we'll probably see that energy in the second. Him and Keita, I would predict you might see. Hopefully we won't see too many changes. That means we'll have done well. You know what I mean? Because as I say, Zane, we don't play for nearly 10 days, 12 days or something.
Exactly.
You know? Going for 3. Get your predictions in, guys, in the comments. We're going to stay on for another few minutes, but get your predictions in. I'm going 2-0. Mo Salah, the king of Egypt, and Jota has got the lotta. It gets his whole team. 2-0. Zane, go.
3-1. I'm saying 3-1. 2 Jota, 1 Mane.
Woo, Mane in the mirror. Make that change. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, guys, get your comments in before we go. I think I'll give it a half hour. What are we on? 18. You can go anytime you want, Zane, or you can stay for a half hour. It's up to you. That's the great thing about this thing, because you can pop in and pop out. It's brilliant. I love this StreamYard. It's absolutely brilliant. Tommy Walker going for a beautiful 3-0. Clean sheet.
That's for us, not for Wolves.
He's a Liverpool fanatic, so he's certainly gonna be Liverpool. There's no doubt about that. But another clean sheet for the Hilton Hotel back 4, baby. And who else have we got? Helen Raybold is in the house. Helen, how are you? Hopefully you are well. What is your prediction, Helen? Get your prediction in. We'll stay on for about another 10 minutes. I'll wreck your head. Zane won't wreck your head as much as me, but I will for the next 10 minutes. 2-1, says Zane Kareem. Nerd boy Kareem, I know him as. To the Reds. I knew it was to the Reds. Now, come on. You're not Liverpool fans. Here we go. We're coming down. We're coming down here. Let's check this result down. Eamon Kelly. 1-1 for me, Dave. Hope it's not, though. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to be as positive as possible. And that performance, especially from the likes of Fabinho and Thiago and Gini in the midfield and Phillips, has given me optimism. I don't know if it's over the top optimism, but we'll find out in a few hours. But I mean, Oh, here we go. Carl has gone up. I think originally it was 3-1. Now it's 4-1. I've talked it up. What do you think, Zane? Are you going to go higher, stay at 3-1?
I don't know. Why not?
Yeah. Well, I don't care. I just want to win the bloody game.
Yeah, I don't care. It's 1-0, 2-1, whatever, as long as the 3 points are here.
Helen Rayball, see if you can make it a clean sweep after the women's team won today, or won yesterday. You won yesterday, LFC women's team. Absolutely. We're all part of the LFC family. We all want to win. That's what the idea is about. Cameron is going 2-1 to the Reds. The way I do scorelines, by the way, is usually the home team is the 2. The away team there would be the 1. So to me, it would be 1-2. But I know what he means. You know what I mean? I know what he means. 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, people tend to put the team they support first.
Yeah. I'm going for 2-0 win, morale boosting after the Leipzig week. Helen, you should be on the show because that's exactly what I just said. You know what I mean? That is basically what I just said. But just win the game. I want to be happy when I come on here at 10 o'clock tonight.
Yes, same.
For a 10-15 minute reaction. I want to be smiling. I might even have a beer, my customary beer. This is only Ribena. This is just like normal. But the beer, if I have a beer, that means we've won.
Good. So you haven't had many beers this year?
No, I've had a good few. To drown my...
You have 1 if we win and 2 if we lose.
Yeah, to drown my sorrows. I'd have more beer if we lose. That's the problem. That's the problem. But guys, yeah, we'll stay on for another few minutes. I'm enjoying this. As you say, what are we, 32, 33 minutes away from kickoff? So big game looking forward to, guys. I can't wait for this. I just think it's going to be a great game. It'll probably end up 0-0. But I mean, you just don't know. You don't know with Liverpool. They're Jekyll and Hyde as well. You know, I'm probably expecting too much, Zane, but I'm just hoping and dreaming that we can get the win and carry it forward.
Me too.
Anfield Lark is in the house. Anfield Lark, I was checking your video out the other day. You've 2.2 million views on one of your videos. He has Anfield Lark. Amazing. It was the 4-0 Barcelona Liverpool semi-final game, and he has footage from outside the ground. Check it out, guys. Oh my God, 2.2 million, I think. I think it's even a bigger video than that, but that was one of the bigger videos.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. Anfield Lark. Check it out, guys. Jota to score against his form. That's what I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. That's what Zane is thinking. I'm saying I'm obviously going 2-0 Jota and Salah, and you're going 1 for Mane, is it? 2 for Jota?
Yes.
Linda Stanley is in the house. How are you, Linda? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully 3 points. Hopefully 3 points. 1, 3, 1. Or 3. What? Hopefully 3 points, I presume you mean. Yeah, well, of course, hopefully it's 3 points. That means you have won the game. But get the beer at the ready, Dave. John Moore, take it easy, baby. I'm on the Ribena, but there will be a beer later. That is a guarantee if we win the game. Guaranteed. I'm going to do a beer. I'm going to do a beer review show. But I hear Zane Kareem. What's he saying? Cheers, Dave. It was a crazy night versus Barca. Was out in Liverpool all night. Oh my God, what a game to be at!
Oh, it was mad. Crazy.
Imagine being in the ground though. Imagine he was at the game. This guy was at the bloody game.
I would give many years of my life to be there for that.
That was the game. That was the game in the last probably 50 years to be at. And,
it was. Wow. The thing is, I always knew we were going to win. I don't know why. I just always knew we were going to win 4-0.
I did a video the day before. I'll always remember. It was one of these walk videos, like a vlog video walking. And I said, we're 3-0 down. But with this team and at Anfield, you just never know. So obviously, I still didn't believe we'd won. I just couldn't believe it. I did a reaction video straight after it, but I was sort of, what? Because I wasn't expecting to do anything. I was expecting it was over, you know. Because even at 4-0, if they would have scored, they would have went through and away goals.
Yeah.
You know? But, Dave, do you think Thiago will play a big part in tonight's game? Well, I absolutely hope so. He's key to us winning the game. Him and Fabinho. Isn't it?
Score, to be fair.
What?
He might score, to be fair.
Might get his first goal for Liverpool. It's possible, yeah. Dave's going to end up drunk tonight. No, I'm not tonight because I only have 1 can of beer in the fridge. And
only Monday.
Well, Monday's a great night. Oh my God, they're all talking about this. Should be a beer channel. Everybody's talking about beer. But if I can click on this now, it would be good. I'm in the beer review for sure, says Tommy. I might do one, you never know. But main thing is just to win the game, guys, tonight. As I said, Zane, if you can come on for 10, 15 minutes after the game, I'll send you the link. If you want to come on,
Send me the link, for
if you
sure.
don't want to come on or you can't make it, don't worry about it. But certainly if we win, it'll be a nice little 10, 15 minute chat because I'll be happy, you'll be happy.
Exactly.
And everybody in the chat will be happy. I think we'll leave it there. What do you think, Zane? Get ready for a match?
Yeah, just how long to go? Half an hour?
Half an hour, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll just give you a quick start 11. Again, an epic start 11 this time. So write it down, baby. Here we go. Allison in Wonderland in goal. Terence Trent Derby. Phillips. They even named the television after him. Kabak at the back. Robertson. Braveheart. Scottish. King. Fabinho. The fabulous Fabinho midfield. Genie out of bottle. Thiago. I haven't even made one up for Thiago yet, but I will. And then Mane in the mirror. Mo Salah, the king of Egypt. And Jota has got that. That's the team I think are going to beat Wolves tonight. See us after the game about 10 o'clock. Zane might be there. She might be there. Hopefully, we're both happy.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Stay safe.